Awesome. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our informational session on the 2021 Better Your Business Academy. My name is Catherine Honeycutt, the Communication Specialist for Better Business Bureau serving Eastern North Carolina. Over the next 30 minutes or so, we're going to be sharing some details about this program, the benefits of participating, and how you can apply. So should you have any questions, feel free to unmute. I know we have a small group, or put your questions in the chat box and I'll try to keep an eye on those. And I'll also reserve some time at the end for us to answer any questions that I may have missed. But without further delay, I know your time is valuable, so we are going to jump into about the program. So on our next slide, you'll see here just kind of some details of the program. So what is the Better Your Business Academy? This is a 3-month hybrid, meaning it'll be virtual and in person pending any COVID-related restrictions. So this 3-month course from roughly July through October, where participants will work alongside fellow business professionals, learn from local leaders, and create a forward-thinking business growth plan to better their business for long-term success. Who can apply? Well, we are looking for applicants within our 33 county service area, which you can see that little visual there. If you'd like to know and confirm that you're in our service area, you can always go to our website to find that. But, we're looking for people who are eager to learn from these local leaders and take their business to the next level. I will mention this is available to anyone regardless of your business type. So whether you've been in business for a number of years, you're a new business or an entrepreneur, this can still apply to your business. It's a great way to kind of reset your business goals and get back on track if, maybe this past year disrupted you in any way, and really just better your business for the future. And once accepted, attendees will pay a one-time tuition of either $250 or $175 for BBB accredited businesses prior to the program start date. This tuition basically covers any expenses for the program, such as those in-person networking events I mentioned, and some benefits, which we're going to get to in just a minute. So I will pause just a moment and see if we have any questions on this slide. Again, you can put it in the chat box or feel free to unmute. I'll give you guys just a minute on that. All right. Don't see any questions, so we will move on to the next slide, which is just kind of like an overview of the program. It's essentially a timeline that you can expect. So during the program, attendees will learn from these local leaders, as I mentioned, on the core principles of a strong business. These include finance, crisis communication / HR, brand awareness, client relations / customer service, and business development. As you can see, there are 2 weeks dedicated to each session topics. These sessions will be made available through an online portal where you will watch pre-recorded sessions and gain access to supplemental worksheets and resources. We will host a virtual Q&A with the session speaker and a virtual or in-person networking event during each of these 2-week spans. So it'll essentially, the new topic will be released at the dates listed here. They don't go away after those 2 weeks. So you'll have access to this for the long term. As long as you keep your login to your portal, you'll always be able to access these videos and worksheets. So you could look back, even 6 months down the road, you can look back on what you were learning and just kind of refresh on that. And again, those Q&As with the speakers, that'll be an opportunity for you to ask real-time questions after you've had a chance to go through that video. in those worksheets. They'll be here to answer questions that you may have specific to your business or a situation you're in. And they are experts in their field. So it's really almost like a one-on-one consulting opportunity. You'll also get to hear questions that your peers have. And so it'll be a great learning experience. And then those networking events, as I mentioned, we hope to have some in person, but we're kind of playing that by ear. But if not, we will have some virtual opportunities for you to, again, meet some of the speakers and your colleagues who are, or your peers who are also in this program with you. And so throughout the program, you will be working on a business growth plan. So this is why it's applicable to any type of business, an age of any, or a business of any age, because anyone can benefit from a growth plan, and it's something that should always be reassessed. So even if you have business goals or you have a growth plan, you can always refresh it and kind of reset for the future. And so at the end, you will present this growth plan to a panel of judges. And then by doing so, you will then be considered part of the 2021 class and entitled to the benefits, which we'll get to in just a minute. But one participant in particular will be named the 2021 valedictorian of this class and entitled to another set of benefits. So I know that's a lot of dates to throw at you, so I'll pause one more time to see if we have any questions about the process and the time frame of all of this. And again, feel free to unmute or put those in the chat box at this time. Awesome. Okay. So moving on to our next slide, let's talk about benefits. If you are excited to get some free stuff, go ahead and put in the chat box, I'm excited, because I know as a business, you have limited time, limited resources. So anything you can get for free is always helpful. So as part of this program, by participating and being accepted and then presenting that growth plan, you will then be considered part of the class and entitled to this list of benefits. So the first one is the use of the class logo. This is something that you can put on your email signature, on your website. You can share it on social media as a way to show that you participated in this program and really learned from it. The second one is free admission to our 2021 Better Business Summit on Leadership. This will be held in the fall. Some of you may remember last year we hosted this event. It will be virtual again, but we have some really incredible speakers that we can't wait to share with you. In addition to that, you'll also get publicity across our 33 county service area. This may come in the form of social media, some podcasts. You'll see listed here, there'll be a press release spotlighting the class. You'll also have a feature in our newsletter mentioning that you are part of this class. There'll also be promotion on our website, bbb.org, as well as the opportunity to gain network connections with these local leaders and your fellow business colleagues. And so that in itself, I think, is really important, especially after this year of isolation. Being able to reconnect with some other businesses and make those connections can really make or break the next couple months. And then finally, that business growth plan, which I've talked about, that's going to be monumental in helping you grow in the future, being able to recognize what areas you need to work at or what areas you want to grow in. That's going to really help you for future success. And then finally, you'll notice at the bottom, it says the 2021 Better Business Academy valedictorian will receive an additional $1,000 worth of benefits to better their business. So These benefits will be defined throughout the program, and so you'll kind of get sneak peeks into what exactly those benefits are, but just know they will have to do with each of the sessions that you're attending. So finance, HR, there'll be benefits, things like subscriptions to certain programs or free memberships to different opportunities that can allow you to really put to practice what you learn throughout the academy. And so that's essentially the benefits of the program. And we will move on to the next slide to cover how to apply. So if this sounds like something that is of interest to you, you can apply. The applications are currently open through May 27th. So you have just a few weeks left that you can apply. There are limited participant spots, and selection will be based on the quality of answers provided in the application. A committee will review the applications and select the 2021 Better Business Academy participants, who will then be notified on June 14th. So that's that's about a month out when you'll find out if you have been accepted. And then once accepted, you'll need to go ahead and pay that tuition payment in order to go ahead and access the program and get started, which launches in July. And so to apply, you can click the link that I'm about to put in the chat box. So give me 1 second to do that. Or you can scan the QR code on this phone on the screen. Use your smartphone, just cut the camera on, hover over it, and it will take you to our link tree where you can click the option to apply now for the 2021 Better Business Academy. You'll see there is additional information about the program on that landing page, and then a couple prompts and things that we ask that you fill out just to let us know a little bit about your business, why you're interested in this program, and what you look forward to. So with that concludes our very brief informational session. Want to make sure we have time to answer any specific questions anyone may have. So I'll open up the floor now to those questions.